Hi there, and happy 4th of July! Today I'm coming to you with my July to-be-read pile. It's a big one this month, so hopefully I'll be able to get through them all. The first 4 I have this month are my typical 4 books for the month. Those are the ones that I originally had planned to read. The first one is Dragonflight by Anne McCaffrey. I've actually heard nothing about this other than that it was one of my aunt's favorite books, and so she gave it to me when I graduated high school, I think. And so it's been long enough, sitting on my shelf long enough that it's time to read it. My second book this month is And Then There Were None by Agatha Christie. I think this is probably her most famous book, so I'm looking forward to reading this one. I've read other Agatha Christie books and I've loved them, so we'll see what this one does. And the third book I'm reading this month is Babe in Boyland by Jody German. I picked this one up when I was doing my internship in New York and I still have not read it, so I'm very excited to read this one. And the fourth book I'm going to be reading this month is If I Stay by Gail Forman. This is also one I picked up while I was in New York. I've heard so many good things about it, and I have the sequel that I haven't read either, so if I read this one I can read the sequel and it'll be good. I'm excited. As for the other books this month, I'm going to be participating in the BookTube-A-Thon that Raylene from Padfoot and Prongs 07 and Ariel from Ariel Bassett organized and put together. That's happening, I think, July 15th through the 21st. And so during that week, I hope to get a couple more books read. I will link their videos talking about the BookTube-A-Thon in the description for you guys to check out. So I have 4 more books that, if I'm absolutely lucky, I'll be able to read. But I am a slow reader, so I'll be ecstatic if I get through 3 of them. And so those 4 books are The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern. I know I said I'd read this book first this month, but I changed my mind and decided to put it on the readathon list. The next one is City of Bones by Cassandra Clare. I've heard so many good things. The movie's coming out at some point, so I figured I'd jump on this bandwagon. There's like 4 books in this series, and then the other series has got another 3 or 4. I don't know. All I know is that there are a lot of books and I have to start reading or else I'll get too overwhelmed to start. The next book is The Summer I Became a Nerd by Leah Ray Miller. I picked this book up, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks ago, so this one's relatively new, but it sounds like a really good, fun, fast read, which is what I'm in need for when you do a readathon. And the last readathon book I have is Lola and the Boy Next Door by Stephanie Perkins. This has been sitting on my shelf also since New York, so I'm really excited to read this, especially because I loved Anna and the French Kiss, and the companion novel should be just as good, I'm hoping. Plus what I've heard is that it is, so I've actually heard that some people think that this is better, so we'll see. So guys, this is quite a big list for July, but if I'm adventurous, I can do it. So I will see you later. Bye. There's a moth at my door.